Hi, and welcome to Brush Tips with Cheri. Today, I'm bringing summer to your house with this super awesome sunshine and ocean painting. So this is an original by my super awesome friend Erin, and I said, Erin, I gotta paint that on the show sometime. So she was like, go for it, do it, and bring some sunshine to everybody's house. So that's what we're doing today. So we are going to start off with 5 colors. We have orange, yellow, turquoise, blue, and white. I also suggest that you grab a pencil during this painting and brushes. So your 2 brushes are going to be the famous Big Daddy brush and this cute little round brush here, okay? Let me move this. This is not normally all the way up here like that. I just didn't even pay attention when I came in. All right, so go ahead and drop those brushes in water. It's super important to keep your paintbrushes nice and wet. It helps keep the bristles moving and helps the paint not dry up on them. So go ahead and pull it out. Oh, actually, let's grab our pencil. Put those brushes in there, let them sit, and let's grab our pencil. So you don't have to do this. If you want to freehand it, absolutely freehand it. What I would do is I would suggest some yellow and just start with yellow paint all the way across. But I'm going to go ahead and draw it out for you. So I want there to be a lot of sun. So I'm going to start right there. I don't even know if you can see that, can you? It's kind of light. And then I'm going to start off with a half of a sun. Okay, then you can just start putting lines throughout. Voila! I'm not sure if anyone can see that or not, but we'll get the idea once we start to go over it with our paint. So go ahead and grab that Big Daddy brush again. And what I want you to do is take a little bit of this yellow, or white, sorry, and move it over to the yellow. So then we're going to start here with the yellow and just start filling it in. You can even fill in the sun too while we're waiting. Let that guy dry a little bit. Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Anyone know that song? Oh my gosh, it was the best song ever. I used to sing that to my kids all the time. We loved Barney, and that's where we got that song from. All right. Perfect. Make sure you hit your sides. Don't forget about your sides. That's super important. So every other one is going to be yellow. Oops. Look, I need an extra yellow one. We'll do this one yellow, and then we'll make an extra one right here yellow. Make sure you're even. Unlike me, I was not even there, but that's okay. Not everyone's perfect, right? Here we go. Perfect. Yay, awesome. And hit your top too, don't forget about that. Fill it all in. Nice and pretty, bright yellow rays of sun. The sun was not out this morning and it made me stay in bed until 10 o'clock. But now the sun is out and I'm out of bed, obviously. I'm hanging out with all of you. But I did not want to get up. All right, so this is looking pretty good. It's a little crooked over here, but that's okay. So if you still have pencil mark, what I suggest is you get some white and you cover the pencil with a little bit of white. And then you can go back over it with some yellow. If you don't have pencil, you can erase it too with an eraser. I don't have an eraser on me. Now I have that song stuck in my head. That'll be my song today. My earworm, right? I'm just gonna throw some white through this. Brighten it up a little bit. Throw some white here, give it a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of happiness. All right, clean off your brush. Doesn't have to be totally cleaned off because the orange is gonna go on next. And orange mixed with yellow is a really pretty orange color, so it's okay if they mix a little bit. Hit your top. Perfect. Do the same thing over here. Trying to look at Erin's awesome painting over there. There we go. Perfect. Whoops, I got a little messy. It's all right, we'll clean it up, right? We'll clean it up with our little brush. Just grab this. Clean up the ends. And look at how perfect that is. Perfectly beautiful. We're going to add some white in there, and it's going to kind of dye down the brightness of the orange here. Okay. Grab Big Daddy. Fill this one in. Now you could also use a ruler too. Use the ruler and make some super straight lines. I don't know if it's really that straight with the way that I'm standing, but I'm assuming it's pretty straight. Okay. Line her up. Brush, brush, brush. Super great. All right, one last beautiful ray. Boom, boom. I had a customer in the shop one time tell me how to make a straight line, and I think I shared this last week too, with how to make a circle and how to make a straight line. But if you look at point A, and then you start at point A, and you look at point B, then you go straight across, you'll hit point B with a straight line. It's weird, huh? So I was gonna mix colors, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna clean off my brush real good. I'm gonna scoop up some of this yellow, and I'm just gonna kind of softly bleed in a little bit of yellow into the orange to give it more of like a ray look. If that makes sense. See how it kind of like beams it out a little bit? Makes it look a little more like they're rays of sunshine. Oh, I got some orange in there. Yeah, let's do that. I have a little bit of orange still in my brush. I like it. I like it. And grab a little bit of white because I need to cover up this pencil mark here. Add some white, and then I'll come back in, clean it up with some yellow and a little bit of orange. So we're gonna let this guy dry. This cute, beautiful ray of sunshine here. We're gonna let this guy dry, and we are going to move on to the ocean. Then we'll come back in and play with this a little bit more. Let me make sure I got my side. Look at me. I did it. I got my side. Yay. So over there in Erin's painting, she does not have any turquoise, but I added some turquoise because I love the way the turquoise looks with the blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this white right away. And I want you to just throw it on over here. It doesn't have to be perfect. You aren't even going to see it. We're going to mix some, oh, I got some orange still in my brush. We're going to mix some blue with some white. And we're just going to kind of add it. And see how I'm kind of going in like a wavy motion here? Grab a little bit of turquoise fun. You can even grab some more white. Check it out. Grab some white and blue, come up here, make some nice pretty waves. Grab some pretty turquoise, hit these sides. So, I'm just going to keep doing that, keep building these waves. I'm going to kind of go a little bit darker here the further I get down the canvas, because the sun I'm going to make go this way. And a lot of it is going to be the way that we put the white caps on for the waves. Is how we're going to get that like super wavy look. I love the ocean. I love being by the ocean. I love the smell of the ocean. But it's weird because I get so scared to swim in it. I really, like when I was younger, I enjoyed swimming a lot. I loved it. And as I've gotten older, I feel like it's such a chore because then you gotta shower, you gotta wash your hair, you gotta put sunblock on. It's a chore now. But it'll be fun to go to the ocean. Ooh, look at this. I feel like it's crooked. I'm gonna have to step back and take a look at it. Let me hit this bottom real quick. Don't forget to paint your bottom too. We need some white over here, make it a little bit lighter. What's a song about a sea? Isn't there what my body lies over the ocean? Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Great. Real quick, fun swooshes of waves. Now we gotta let this dry a second. Okay, so we're gonna let it dry. Oh, that's right, I was gonna look to see if it was straight. Because in my camera over here, it's not straight. So let me clean off my brush real quick. Oh yeah, it's definitely not straight. Let's do this. Let's hit this side because I didn't even paint this side. And then I'll just bring this part up a little bit. My sun isn't even straight. It's all right. We'll play around with it here in a minute. We'll let this blue dry and we'll add some nice sun beams and then we'll go from there. Okay, now that it's straight, kind of walk away a little bit. I'm gonna make my sun a nice circle too, since we have the time. Let me stand in front of the camera so that you guys can't see. All right, here we go. Okay. So while I have this, not why I have it, this on, I'm just gonna throw some of these like orange streaks. I added some orange here, so I'm just gonna use whatever's in my brush, kind of add a couple more dominant streaks in here. Maybe I need a little bit more. Pull it from here. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm so glad Erin painted this. And I'm just going to add some white and yellow and orange, kind of mix it all together, add it inside the sun. Now she has some pretty orange streaks through her sun. You don't have to put those if you don't want to. I am going to actually water down the orange with some white, throw that in there, and then I'm going to come in with the darker orange. Then I'm going to come in with a little bit of yellow. Okay. Once this is dry here, we're going to add a little bit of yellow in there too, and a little bit of orange, just like in Erin's. Just using the side of my brush, making it a super fun sunset. Okay. How's that looking? Pretty good. All right, I'm going to clean off my brushes really good. I'm going to add some white. Add some white here. Just some straight white. Little white shades of, ooh, that's a lot. Let's clean some of that off. Whoops. Just kind of run a little bit of white over it, just to make those rays pop a little. So if you ever get to this point where you put too much paint on, just wipe it off. So I'm going to wet it. Yep. And then I'm going to wipe it. See that? Like brand new. It's brand new. Pencil almost fell. Oh my gosh, I just did it again. For reals. Well, you know what? Maybe this wants a lot of white in it. I can't believe I just did that again. All right, let's wipe that one off too. That would be part of our blooper reel. If we had one, it would be funny. I love it. I think I'm going to add a little bit darker orange to the middle here. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Go back over these big pieces with the orange. Yay. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of yellow in here. So grab a little bit of yellow, just kind of dust it in there, just like you did with the waves. Doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it to be a little bit of a sunset here. Super fun painting. Can even add a little bit of white in there, brighten up some of these yellow streaks. So we're going to go over them here in a second. When you do a sunset, it always gets just a little bit smaller at the end, okay? Just play around. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to clean off my brush real good. I'm going to get my little brush. Now we're going to do the white caps, okay? Oh, I totally forgot that we needed black to do the birds. Oops. We'll do them in a minute. So I'm just taking the side of my brush. I don't even know if you could tell. Almost like scribbling a little bit. Oop, that's kind of cloud-like, but that's all right. We can kind of feather this out a little bit. It's a rough, patchy ocean right now. And just keep doing it. I like to use the side just so it's not like super pointy. If you feel like your white is too bright, you can always grab a tiny little bit of blue and hit it with the blue. Do you see how that kind of tones down that white a little bit? Now I have that song stuck in my head. Great. That's what I'm going to be singing all day. I'm so grateful that you guys know that I'm like the worst singer ever, but you just let me sing anyway. It makes me happy. Like our let it dry, let it dry. It's all right. Perfect. Yay, look at our super fun ocean. I'm like, what is it called? Ocean. Let's grab that black. Ooh, I almost stuck my hair right in my paint. Tiny little bit of black. Trying to decide where else it might need a little love. Let me clean off my big brush. I don't want to hit it with my big brush. I feel like if I hit it with my big brush, I'm going to ruin it. I'm just going to go along the top here too. A little bit of blue, a little bit of white. Just kind of define those a little bit. A little bit of blue ones in here, just straight blue. Adding a little bit of blue over here, really, really fine points of blue. I love it. Perfect. All right, let's clean off our brush really, really good. Clean it off. Then we're going to dip it in the black. And then the birds are super easy. And you can pick however many birds you want to put on there. If you want to put 5 or 6, put 5 or 6. If you only want to do 3, only do 3. So here we go. Ready? Super easy. Boop, boop. Look at that. Ready? Let's do a big one. Ooh, look at that guy. He's big. And one more. Whoop, whoop. Yay. Perfect. I love it. And then we got to clean off our brush again really, really good. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of black and I'm going to own my painting. I'm going to make it super, super awesome. I love the way that it looks, and I am going to finish it off with my little initials right here. So that is our painting for today. I'm super, super excited. We are going to actually take this painting to our new studio that is going to be in Florida. So you guys will all have to watch us down there once we get settled and we get everything going down there. But that one's going to stay here and this one's going to go to Florida. So be sure to check out all of us at Brush Tips, and we appreciate your help with our Brush Tips with Cheri. And don't forget to continue to create. Create, create, create. Every creation is an amazing creation. Okay, so thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your support all the time, and we will paint with you soon. Bye.